What is happiness? Do you have any idea? I don't. According to UN's World Happiness Record 2021, India stands at 139th position out of 149 countries in the entire world. That's the happiness index of our country in 2021. Of course, how can we our people happy when the most basic necessities of life are scarce? I feel the Western concept of happiness cannot measure the happiness of our country, because it is very important to understand that the basic necessities of our lives, such as food, water, education, money, shelter, clothes, these things are very essential to our being. And when we don't have these things, only when we don't have these things, we cannot worry about luxury. We will be only worried about from where our next meal is going to come from. So I feel it's not very appropriate to measure happiness. From Western countries, we cannot measure the Western countries and especially the third world countries, which have suffered a lot and which still don't have a good economy, a good GDP to back up their citizens. And I find this very bizarre when people, especially rich people, come up with this phrase where they say, money cannot buy you happiness. Well, money at least buys you food, water, electricity, school and education and everything. So you can only say that money cannot buy you happiness only after you have met these essential. If you already have these things, then of course you don't have to worry. But there are a lot of millions of people who are starving, who are fighting for these basic necessities of their lives. I feel it's important to distinguish between needs, wants and luxury, because we need food, we need clean water, we need education. But apart from that, there are few things which are things that we want, because if we have the luxury of money, if we are earning enough, then yes, of course we can go and fulfill those needs, those wants of ours, not needs but wants of ours. And especially I feel that's actually a luxury that a very few population in this entire world can actually afford. I feel in today's world we are growing unhappier because our wants are exceeding our potentials. We are growing unhappier because we are having less and less human connection. We are also unhappy because we try to find comfort in the digital as well as the virtual world. The list can be endless. So how can we be happy with our lives? I know it's not necessary for us to be happy all the time 24/7. That's not, we are humans, we cannot do that. But also it's important to know and realize that contentment is very important in our lives. We need to be content and happy with ourselves, with our lives. Of course, that's something that a lot of us struggle with. We are prone to depression, we are prone to a lot of other issues. So how can we actually find contentment with our lives? Number one, this is very obvious, but define your contentment. For me, contentment comes from doing something that I really enjoy and love. Sometimes it can be as simple as painting my nails in my favorite color, or baking a cake, or reading, sometimes even sleeping and giving my body some me and relaxation time. So find what makes you happy and content. It does not, just because you like baking, you don't have to be the next baking chef, the next master chef. Do the things that you enjoy and love in your regular mundane lives. Number two, social media. I cannot stress on this enough, but I feel that social media plays a huge role in impacting our mood and making us unhappier day by day. The perfectly curated photos of perfect lives make people feel inadequate, lazy and demotivated. If I see a picture of a celebrity in a gym, I'm not going to be inspired to go to the gym, but rather I would be upset, because I don't have the money to actually afford a gym or stuff like that. And second, I will always feel inadequate because I know that it's impossible to reach those standards of beauty, of physical appearance. But you see, social media is funny. We only put up pictures or videos of ourselves where we are feeling our best, or where we are even if we are not feeling our best, at least where we are looking our best. So we actually don't see the pressure of that specific celebrity that I have seen the picture of in the gym. I don't see the struggle that she goes through, the pressure that she has of maintaining this standard of beauty every single day for the public eye. I don't see that, and I will of course not see it, because that's how social media is made. That's how it's designed, and that's when it goes wrong, when people start taking social media seriously. Number 3, know that you don't have to be happy all the time. Ironic, right? But we often forget that it is okay to not be okay all the time. Nothing in life is permanent, and so is the feeling of not being happy. Of course, if it goes on of not feeling happy and being sad, if that goes on for a prolonged period of time, then of course you should seek professional help. But otherwise, you should know that it's okay. We are just humans, and it's okay to be not happy all the time. Sometimes even being low is okay. Of course, it won't feel great. Of course, never will it. Being sad is never great, but it is okay. Do know that that is also okay. That is also a part and parcel of your life. Let me know in the comment section below what makes you happy. Is it painting, drawing, walking, talking to your friend, gardening? Can be anything. Do let me know in the comment section below. I hope you find something that you truly love and enjoy doing. I hope that you don't take social media seriously like sometimes I do. And thanks for watching till the end. Hope to see you next week.